Last episode, we had some moments of allowing Alulu to feel included, to feel like it's okay for her to make some friends. It's okay for her to get back those things that she once lost, despite the person that she found herself to be. You know, people change, things change. It can be okay. And she slowly has found herself to be included a little bit more, which is sweet and lovely. And we enjoyed that. While Toru, on the other hand, had to find something to spark that passion, spark that thing within her. You know, we learned a little bit about maids and stuff, of course, but ended up coming from her trying to figure out what it is that she really wants to go for and do, and it turned into just her overall fascination and obsession with Kobayashi turned into a potential business, you know, potential entrepreneur here. But I doubt she follows through at all on there. But that's a huge money making opportunity, you know, with all those dolls and merchandise and everything that you got. I'm sure you could convert some people to your own religion and stuff. Tried to make one to worship Kobayashi. I'm sure there would be somebody out there. Maybe not a ton, but it got to be somebody. So we'll see. We'll see what they end up deciding to do. I hope you guys enjoy. If you like it all, hit the like and subscribe. That's my feel free to stick around for the discussion. Leave any comments about this Twitter series. This is a timer reaction version. If you would like to watch the picture-in-picture version, there's a link down in the description to that. If not, and you want to sync up your copy along with this, you are more than welcome to do so. There is no advertisements or any studio notice or any producer or any of that sort of stuff that pops up prior to this episode beginning, at least on the copy that I am watching. So if you are syncing, just keep that in mind. We'll count down from 3 and on go. We will go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, Elmo. Oh, you're getting better. You. Eyes. Now, I know it's early. I know it's only 30 seconds into the episode. Oh, is there a chance we finally get the Elmo focus I've been asking for 9 episodes or however many it's been? We'll see. Yes. It's cause for celebration. Don't even worry. I'll just pile things up for you. I'll give you a lot of work. Now she's on like still a heavy workload, but this helps. Probably not in the way you're thinking. What do we gain from this? Yeah, that's just the kind of bitch she is. I love how much Tori dislikes her. Way hated her. I almost took it out just in that face here. No, her weakness. Her weakness. Oh, it looks so good. Bring another one out. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, yeah. You're good. Right, this is not as thrilling as standard competitions would be. Hmm. Aw, dragon or not. There's a language or cultural barrier between us here. We are going to Google this. Elma? Thankfully. Ah, a simple fix to that would have just been like, I'm gonna type this in on Google real quick. Right, hard work. How good you been doing? Reward her. This might be a mess. I thought she would actually enjoy it. Oh, this is what they did on their day off. Is that Georgie? How did he get put on that? I can get this guy too. Oh my god. Oh my god. She looks so good. Couldn't have given her better shoes for this. Behind you, behind you, behind you. I thought it was the dude walking off. Oh, they just scared the guy off. Now they're playing a game. Immediately resort to trying to hit her? Like, what? I just turned to liquid. It's that chaos in her. I found her. I found troll. Right. Can't have delinquents like you walking around. Welcome to the team. The perfect job for her. Yeah, there you go. Make them hang out. A nightmare for her. It's like a group project with a person you hate. Very by the book. No. She's gonna kill this kid. The criminals yelling at children. Or demonstrating a clear, just like fundamental, like misunderstanding of the way things in the world work versus her own and everything. His picture is on the flyer. His picture is on the flyer. What's he doing? Right. Just use the city. How things have changed. Yeah. They got flyers of you posted up everywhere. Hmm. Got his buddies. Try that with 30 people. Oh, they got the boss. I believe in equality for all. I will kick ass of anyone. Oh, not the dragon destroyer. Don't hurt him. Boss, no. What a good first day on the job. Apologize. They made it a point to go around. He's training up in the mountains. I respect it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Maybe another human, but can we go? I do too. Well, go with the family and understand. Yeah, look at her. Hey, never had any friends to go with. I like how inclusive Kana is. So you were an expert. I love Georgie so much. Thank you, Georgie. Okay. I wouldn't trust any of them to go out there on their own, but all right. Mm-hmm. Trying to understand the intent behind this. Fun. That was Georgie everywhere. Aww. I'm trying to think of everything so logically. Let's. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's so cool. Very, not a bit. This is Georgie too. Like, Georgie, how do you have every job? How do you? So it's your job just to keep an eye on your sister. Got it. Oh my god, she makes everything look so yummy. Oh no. What a creep she. As she says, marching so happily. Like she's finally understanding the purpose of these places. Let's check it out. Oh. You know her so well. Just so much good stuff today. Aw. No, should have let Georgie on. How does she get so many? Yeah, buy one of these. You know, I think you're wrong, but I get it. But you're wrong. Dance for Connie. She's got to experience these things. Aw. Great episode. I absolutely loved it, especially the second half. I just like amusement parks in general, and I don't know if I've seen any anime episodes at them that haven't been fun and enjoyable. Like at least for moments, I can think of one that like had some sad stuff go into it. It wasn't like it was a little stressful at times, but it wasn't like bad. Like it had its fun and good moments too. I feel like they bring out that joy. They bring out that fun that Toru and Kobayashi were struggling to find for a little bit there. But they're usually one of the spots for great moments in the episode. A lot of Elma focus here, which was good, at least in the first half, and I really appreciated that. She's a underutilized character up to this point, in my opinion, and then very kind of I don't know. I just feel like we need more. We need to explore her more, and they haven't, and it's been underwhelming as a result for me. So I do like that we were able to get a little bit more of her. I like forcefully putting her in Toru in situations like they did here, where they have to just kind of talk and go through things like normally without like the most insane, like she's just gonna accuse her of things or run up to her and hit her or like do something like a little bit more tame environments that we can get out of each of them, to maybe grow them a little bit closer, or like see somebody else's perspective or learn a little bit more from them or whatever. I think is wonderful, and I would love a lot more of that. So Well, we'll see. We'll see what they do. But this is a first start at least. So if they continue and give her a little bit more throughout the season, I'll be thrilled. If not, at least they tried for an episode or a half, right? I do like the other focus on her though, at her job and just the general showcase between the difficulties in barriers between worlds and cultures and everything, of course, that results in the fact that she didn't fully understand this, taking sacrifice as literal as she actually did, and taking it in the wrong context as well, unfortunately led to a battle for her to be able to teach this lesson to Kobayashi that she needed to, while not really fully understanding exactly what's going on. Made for a fun moment though. But even in the middle of all that, we were able to get some nice little moments out of her and see general growth while she's been, like I said, underutilized. I feel like up to this point, even when she's on screen, we've been able to understand things of her and see little things here and there of her. So being able to now get to like reflect on that a little bit more and know like she did good at least when she first came in, but still difficulties and stuff that she had, to see how good she's doing while at work now is a wonderful thing. Like even that somebody like Kobayashi can feel like she doesn't have to have as strong of a workload and has somebody that is trustworthy and reliable in some sort of way in Elma, which is good. And seeing her overcome her general biggest flaw, I guess, which is always taking up like the opportunity to take on food and be completely like persuaded as a result of it. So being able to have enough like power to get over that and ignore that for the time being, just to then go through this battle that she has to feel like she actually earned it and be rewarded by the back end of it is great. And I love that for her. The next part of the episode centered around the patrolling between the two, Toru and Elma, which was really fun. I like at first just getting the Toru stuff and having her kind of go through. The pink outfit was extremely cute, and I love that. I'm a big fan of getting different stuff. I've openly said this in a lot of different series, but I love shows that consistently change up the things that the characters wear and don't just give them like a staple, like this is the only outfit that you wear. It's like difficult sometimes in like school type of ones because they're just going to wear their uniforms and it's going to be hosted there a lot. And even when they're at home, they'll just put them in like the same or like similar sort of outfit. So it's like nice when they give them other ones and they consistently like do it, because it just adds so much more like depth to that character. In my opinion, it gives them so much more life to themselves, and you get to see things that like track maybe a little bit more for what their style tendencies are and the things that they take an interest in by the way that they dress and everything. And I'm a big fan of that in different series that do that. So this one doesn't necessarily do it in a way that I would usually like, but it still occasionally has moments where you can pull it out and give it to other characters, which then makes that's the trade-off, right? You can have that and see so much more of like personality and everything from these characters within that. But at the same time, if you just give them like a uniform that they consistently have to wear, or like a set outfit that they have to wear, when they do transition to that other one, it makes it so much more like, oh shit, we're wearing like something else is happening here, And that's exactly what happens the moment that you see pink like on Toru here. It's like, what the fuck? Like we're getting something else, and it's like a big moment. So it can be utilized in that. I prefer it the other way, just because I like it keeps it a bit more real. It keeps it a bit more fresh, in my opinion, by consistently having like the change in all the different characters. But this works too, and that's not a problem. And I think it looked really good on her, so I'm very happy about that. I love how Kobayashi picked it out and was like, yeah, you should wear something something like this instead too. It should look really cute throughout. The delinquents that we run through, of course, and have to scare them off, and she literally just does her single pinky to be able to do so and knock out the leader is so good. Love that for her. And then, of course, running into Elba and immediately calling her out for it. This is not the first time that she's done that. Every time she runs into her, she always resorts to like some sort of like action or verbal abuse towards her. She just cannot stand her. So making the two of them have to patrol together is really fun. And I like just the different moments of one of them being able to like go on a dialogue or like a rant about something, and then have the other character be like, oh my God, you're so annoying, or I can't stand you. And then just flip it over to the other perspective, and then have Elma be able to then say it to like Toru. When Toru's doing something a little bit later is fun. Of course, they then get trapped when they find out, Fafnir is the one, of course, that everyone's looking for, which was the stupidest stupidest thing, but I love it. And then they beat up all the delinquents, which is great. I love her just not wanting to be, not even being like entertained at all by what's happening, and not wanting to entertain it. but has to do what she has to do, which then puts them on good terms because they're afraid, thinking that they're the strongest. The dragon himself ended up getting defeated here by the actual dragon. So who do you know? But brother's up in the mountains training, so maybe we get a return arc of him at some other point. But Toru has a bunch of people who'll be plenty kind to her on the streets now. And part 3 takes us to the amusement park, which is great, giving Kana an experience that she hadn't had before. Same exact thing here with Alulu, which is awesome. Being able to let her experience and have some fun. And I mean, it's not smart. Don't do this. Your kids, don't let them just wander off in the amusement park by themselves. Kobayashi probably shouldn't, but they are dragons, so I guess they could just fly and meet somebody or if things got really bad. Fun though, being able to split them off and basically let the kids of the situation just have all their fun while the old folk just complain about everything that they're running into. I love the inclusion of Georgie. I talk about it every time. I love her so much. I love her design. I think her voice is like just the sweetest, and she seems so like she's just adorable. I love her. And I wish that we got way more of her. So I love her being on screen here for the amount of times that we get her and just kind of following us around. I think is awesome. And seeing all the kids just have a ton of fun hanging around here and experiencing all this stuff for the first time. Well, on the other side, Kobayashi and Toru maybe not as much. And Toru just trying so hard to fully understand. Like something felt off the whole time till it clicks at the end that they're intending for this to be like a dragon riding simulator, which just it couldn't be further from the truth. But I get where she's coming from. But it's not really close. It's not really there. Especially like the mirrors. I don't know where you're seeing the reflection. And there's just other stuff, but whatever. I like too how Kobayashi started to enjoy herself and then immediately got thrown off on tours. Like, who the fuck would like this? But at least she was able to fully express the thing that she liked when they went to the cafe, which is exactly the style that she was intending and wanted. And at the end of the day, Kobayashi was able to come through with the message that we were intending the entire time, which is it's better with friends, right? You haven't been before and you were putting down on it. You were hating on the idea of it because you didn't have those people around you who wanted to go and you weren't probably asked by anybody. So you're just a hater for life. Well, now you got people around you who you can share these experiences with and have a bunch of fun with. So might as well make the most of that and see. And of course, it ends up being a lovely day. It ends up being an absolute blast for her. That's how it is. Most things in life, especially things like that can be fun, more entertaining when you have a group of people that you can be with, or at least one really close friend if you can experience it with them. It's a wonderful thing. Overall, good episode. I enjoyed it. Tons of fun moments throughout, tons of like different things, and nice job getting Elma kind of in the mix too. And it did a good job at balancing characters. Elma focused throughout the first half, basically, middle half getting a mixture of Toru and Elma, but it's nice to be able to have like Toru focus a little bit there, and then getting a moment for Kana to kind of like shine and enjoy her time a little bit in the back half as well. I think is nice. It did a good job at balancing out its cast and really introducing it. It had literally everybody but Lakoa in it, so like it really balanced itself kind of out, and I like that. Hopefully you enjoyed though. If you liked it, I'll like and subscribe on to me. Feel free to check out the channel, leave a comment on this sort of series. I'll be back for episode 5 next week, probably. You guys have a great one though. Peace.